Is that the one you like? Oh my God. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Ron. It is the Gear and Demos show, post-NAMM Gear and Demo show. Here with Johnny Bean, in-house with
What's
our
up,
good
dudes?
friend Ron as well. That's right. Here we go, right? What's happening, everybody? Are you guys all happy to be here? I am. Man, I had another full day worth of work. Got in here in time to kind of slap it all together as usual. But as some of you may have noticed, I've got a very nice, check this out, very nice 1080p kind of view there with Roxy back up in the corner. How about that? That's right. We've got StreamYard back on full power. I think we're in warp 9, as they call it. And we'll see if we're going to keep it. We've got it for free for a week. And then I'm going to see how many of you all are going to be willing to do the old membership game here, right, Johnny? You know about the membership game? You get these people to send you
channel
money.
Membership on YouTube.
Channel
Is that
membership
activated yet on your channel?
I think I got it to the point where it's kind of active, but I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. So it's like, yeah,
kind of active.
I mean, I did activate it.
There would be a join. There would be a join button on your video.
I wouldn't even know where to put the join button. That's the problem.
You wouldn't put it you wouldn't put it anywhere. It would be there automatically.
All right, let's see. Let's see. There's little edit layouts, do invitations, set settings, layouts, hotkeys, recording.
You might have to activate it.
Yeah, there might be something I still have to do, right? So, but just so you all know, there are going to be some transformations made in the studio room here, as you've seen over the years, but this time it's going to be some serious stuff. Yeah. Anyway, not like that, though. We are going to hook up this puppy, as you've seen previously if you've watched the show. This is not an exercising kind of thing. It is a microphone boom arm. Hopefully I didn't break it from last time I was messing with it. And I'm going to hook up a real nice condenser mic to it. You know, nice little studio mic. And then we're going to rearrange the room. That's another thing that I've got to do. Because NAMM, this was the best NAMM ever, Johnny. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I mean, dude, for me, it was.
For you, this was my 11th.
What was your best NAMM, Johnny? Tell us the story of your best NAMM.
I don't know. I mean, they're getting better and better, truthfully. Right. But I've gone to some amazing events over the years. I was just on a call with a friend of mine for about half an hour, and I remember mentioning in the call that I was invited to the Seymour Duncan party at NAMM one time. And Seymour was there. He was walking around taking photos of us at our tables and stuff. And that was pretty cool, going to that. That was... What year was that?
Seymour Duncan, the best pickups made.
That was like 2014, I think. And Seymour Duncan pickups are the best. They really are.
Yes, they are.
Better than that Gibson Eruption one I'm about to send you?
I don't know. I've never tried one. I'll have to hear it.
Now we get to compare, right? Yeah, but I got to agree. Every Seymour Duncan pickup I've ever had in a guitar sounds pretty damn good. And I got some bare knuckles into that one, and that thing sounds bitchin' too. But let's say hi to the people in the chat. We did invite Alex. He was here in the... oh, she's back. Let's test it out. Still in dark black screen. I don't know.
He's got the circle of death.
Dang it. You know, I was watching him play earlier. We had a nice chat on the phone. I was watching him play earlier, and he was ripping it up, dude. Talented guy. I'm hoping for big things from Alex in the future, you know.
I followed his band today on Instagram.
There you go. Yeah. So I'm hoping for big things for him, you know. He's been at it for a while, trying to make it in some way or another in the music industry, and I think he's got the talent, you know. He's got the chutzpah. He's been going at it for a while, so he hasn't given up, right? So keep at it, dude. I'm 58, so you've got just keep doing it. Don't quit at it like I did. I quit at it when I got married first time around. Anyway, but let's say hi to all those in the chat because we got a lot of people in here already. 23 people. You guys all rock. Holly Lewis, you rock. Yes, he is, right? Mr. Mike, bro. Next time you got to come down to NAMM. Man, you're nearby. Like, hop in the car with us. And, you know, the more of us that come down and hang out at the NAMM Shack, as I call it, because Sweetwater stole our idea and they have the NAMM House. So now we're going to call it the NAMM Shack. Next year, we're going to actually stay with the house that we were planning to get because we added a day and then we sized down to a hotel room because there were only 3 of us instead of like 5 or 6 of us going. Mm-hmm. And I honestly wish that we had stayed with the house because that place, they're called the Royal Majestic Hotel. I'm going to rename them the Royal Ripoff Hotel because they keep adding on stuff to you that even through booking.com, which is, this is what you're paying. They nail you with the cleanup fee, even if you left it totally clean. I took pictures and I'm going to say, no.
Can we see those photos?
Found it. No.
Can we see them?
No. I'm not going to show those photos, Johnny.
No. Wait a minute.
There's some stuff I don't want to waste.
Clean room.
Yeah, I'd have to find it and everything, but I don't want to waste time on stuff like that on the show because
I was
we're
there.
Go along.
I was there.
But how
I walked
did you
in there
leave?
Because they gave me 15 minutes to park, and I set a timer. Right. Otherwise, I would have been charged. They wouldn't have let me out.
And the minimum is probably like $15, I bet you, because I went in and out one time, and I didn't even know another little added kind of feature of their wonderful royalness over there, majestically screwing their patrons or whoever goes there.
And you're going to stay there again?
No, never again. Never, ever again. Oh. This never happened the first time I was there. This didn't happen. But here's another one. Just hear this out, Ron. Get this. Not a single sign on the check-in desk. Nowhere do they mention this except for this one fine line along with a lot of other fine line hidden stuff.
Yes, Mr. Mike.
And a little black and white notice on the outgoing, arm or whatever you have to put your ticket in. Normally, when you stick the ticket in, it gives you the amount and then it says, card please or whatever, and you just stick your card in, right? I didn't think anything of it. Well, they already add the daily parking fee onto your hotel room automatically. So then if you pay for it at the machine, you're double paying. Then they also tell you in the fine print, no, they won't give you no refunds, no money back if you make the mistake of, double paying. I mean, what kind of treatment is that? I think that's just, and a common courtesy would be to tell you when you're checking in, hey, by the way, if you're going to be parking your car here, which I told them I was, don't pay at the thing because they'll be charged to your room. Just that common courtesy. Now, they won't even give you the common courtesy to refund you because they already have it in their writing. Obviously, they're already set up for, oh, sorry.
Highlight yourself while you tell the story. And also, Janice, why did you time out Peggy? I'm just wondering.
Did she?
But the main question
you mean so Peggy can't win the giveaway tonight?
That's funny.
The main question, Laz, is how did you leave the...
I personally cleaned it up, and it was nice. And not only that, they supposedly charge you. Oh my God! I think that's a long toilet flush there. They even charge you if you leave the baskets of garbage in the garbage baskets.
Were you supposed to put them on the bed?
They charge you a cleanup fee for that. Oh. Alex, are you here or not?
What?
You keep,
they charge you a cleanup fee to throw trash away?
Yeah. Now we actually found out about that when Aaron was leaving. The lady said to him, "Oh, you get charged cleanup fee. Throw away your garbage." And he's like, "What? For the garbage that's in a garbage bag? That's an additional cleanup fee." Now get this: we were there for 4 nights and didn't once ask for a service of sheets being changed or nothing. So they didn't even have to spend that time or money on that. But I tell you, man, never again. So stay away, you guys. It may look cheap. It may seem like it's gonna be cheap, but they're gonna get you in the end, if you know what I mean.
It looked cheap.
In the end. Anyway, so Peggy
think I
says
know
it
her.
is not. It is not what the cleaner is for. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, what the f, right? Yeah, it's called the Royal Majestic Ripoff Motel or Hotel there, right by
Brought
not
to you
Marriott,
by.
but brought to you by Disney.
It's a Disneyland hotel, I think.
Yeah, I think it might.
That explains it right there.
I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's owned by.
They made it look like it was because I
Well, of
stopped in
course.
there real quick and I ran into your room just to check it out. Alex showed me the corner of the room they slept in.
Yeah.
And they had like Mickey Mouse like paintings all over the hallways and stuff.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that, they probably are though, because they'd probably get sued for that if they, So let's say hi to everybody else who's these guys are chatting away over here. Uncle Raymond, complaint to corporate. Yeah, I am going to complain to corporate, and I'm going to tell them I'm a YouTuber and I have a channel and I have friends, and you guys are going to probably make a mistake, because if I spread the word, people are going to understand that that's a place to avoid. And when you're doing a big convention and a big thing like that, maybe actually they don't want us musicians there because they got a bunch of families going in and
they
out.
have all the Disneyland people
rock
there.
star people, yeah.
It's probably mostly Disneyland. Actually, I know for a fact it's mostly Disneyland people that are staying there.
Right. No, it was.
Because they're all wearing the ears and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe they're purposely trying to get rid of us rock and roller types, But let me see. We got Brian. What's up, Brian Mersman? What's up, dude? From Chicago. Oh no, I mean Michigan. What am I reading? I was for whatever reason.
Michigan, dude.
For whatever reason, I
Apple
was
juice?
thinking of my friend Aaron. I need some apple juice.
Have another.
I was thinking of my friend Aaron who lives in Chicago, and for whatever reason, I saw Bay City, and then I just.
That's
Michigan.
my kind of town.
Your kind of town. We got Holy Moly or Holy Moly?
Holy Moly. By the
Holy
way,
Moly.
because you upgraded, we're back on Twitch and X currently.
Thank you very much. I see that up there. I should have probably added my Facebook page too, right? How many can you do? Just 3?
You can only do 3 destinations.
Even in the Max program, like the Super Duper programming?
In the Super Duper program, you can do 8 destinations.
Oh, let me look in the. Let's see if I can add a destination, or is that too late?
No, it's too late. Trust me.
No, it's too late. Yeah, Johnny knows. He's been doing this for a while. How long, Johnny?
Forever.
So long that this guy actually says that he's old.
Really quickly, let me just. Can I get your word on this?
Oh yeah,
The Walking on the Moon flanger. What's the story behind this?
Well, I don't know what they call. What do they call it? A flanger? I thought.
Yeah,
it was
it says flanger.
Was it a flanger? Hmm.
He's so old he even forgot what kind of pedal he used to use back in the day.
I actually look older.
I love Andy Summer, by the way. I would assume he would understand the gist of that joke. Oh my god! But yeah, he's a great guy. And you thought you saw Stuart Copeland at NAMM, but it wasn't, right?
Correct.
You got Sean Hahn.
It wasn't.
There.
It wasn't him. I wish
Janice is here, searching for Tone. What's up, dude? Your channel's blowing up, dude. Right on, man. Keep it coming.
Searching for Tone, dude. You
Ryan,
gotta jump on with me, man. We
jump
gotta
on
do a
with Johnny.
show. Searching for
Jump on
Tone. Send me a
jump on the bed
message.
with Johnny.
Let's start doing shows together, man.
Oh, right on. Matt Stewart. He's also here. We also met him and his wife.
Matt
over
Stewart.
at NAMM,
Great to
at the
meet
Marshall
you.
Booth and
That was
elsewhere.
an amazing time meeting you at the Marshall booth.
Who's this guy?
What?
Ron Gunner. Oh, that's him right there in the back. Okay, I see him there. There he is. And then Alex, I kind of want the JCM 900 studio. Yeah, right.
I think you would want better internet first, Alex.
Yeah. I don't know if that's up to him. I think they just basically, they live in the mountains there, and maybe you have to
Alex,
have, like,
open the door.
Yeah, open your metal door, Alex. Alex so metal, he's got a metal door.
He's going to have to be lurking while he's visiting his mom. That's all right, dude. And Alex found all kinds of stuff at NAMM. So Johnny Bean's giving the big old wave over here, and I think that's where. Whoa, Rock Daddy's in the chat. Man, we're still up at the top of the chat.
Hey,
yo, Adrian.
I know sweat you.
And Burnt Relic also here. What's up, dude? Sup?
Burt Reynolds.
Hey, Burnt Relic.
Burnt Reynolds.
What's up?
Burnt Reynolds. And then Charles Kelly, what's up,
Charles
dude?
Kelly, what's up, Chuck?
Yeah, man. I think, and James Z. James, he's laughing. All right, I think we're good to go, right? I think that's everyone so far. Right on. So anyone new pop in, thank you for joining. So I will be monetizing the channel. I got to figure out how to do all this stuff, add those membership thingies and whatnot, and then do the Patreon thing too and all that, because I really want to try to put some more time into this and make it more valuable to you all, make it more worth your while that you'd be willing to throw some money at. But I've been doing all right. I got the benefactor from Oregon over here, probably hanging in the chat somewhere, lurking. And we're going to get something in the mail. I was hoping would come today, but it didn't. If you thought the Dan and Mick That Pedal Show gift of the Z80 was a crazy thing that we did, we collaborated to make that happen for Dan, whom I got to meet and have a nice little chat with there at the Marriott while waiting for the Larry Mitchell show. Let me pull up a picture of that real quick. But that was great to get to meet him, because he is one of my, YouTube heroes, right? We have our rock heroes, and now I think there are a lot of people that would probably agree with me. They have YouTube heroes too. They may not even be a rock star, They may just be someone on YouTube doing their thing, and we look up to them, and try to learn from them. And let's see if I could find him. But Dan Steinhardt is the inventor and maker of the Gig Rig. And if you know anything about the Gig Rig is a switching system for pedals that's probably by all accounts the best there is out there. Some of the best people go to him for his setups, and including this guy who I got to meet also there. Gray Cock.
That looks like
the
evil
Gristle
twin.
Master. Yeah, we look like evil twins. We both got some kind of a beanie, but that guy's a big dude. Holy crap! And then this guy I met in the John Lennon bus, which was one of the highlights for me, is to go check out this system that they have in the John Lennon rolling recording studio. Check that thing out.
I was trying to find them, and I'm like, where are you guys? He's
It
like,
was
we're
all the way-
inside here.
We're in the bus. We're heading out. But look at that thing, right? So what they do is you can actually, let's say you have an organization, let's say like a School of Rock or something like that. They'll come there. You can set it up.
They'll drive over there?
So I know somebody actually who runs a School of Rock out of Dublin. It's in Alamo. I don't know. And I hear there's one nearby here too, in Dublin somewhere. But they have that Atmos, the Dolby Atmos system. And dudes, this is my dream layout here. If you notice right there, they have the same. Oh, okay, that's the Black Magic stuff for the video. It's just to the next one by the drums. They have the SSL recording setup, which is pretty much what I'm putting together here for this studio. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, okay, they show this guy working it here. Let's see if we can find a better shot of it. Yeah, that's really the best shot of it right there. Kind of see that board right there that he's sliding those, turning the knobs on? That's this thing. So I guess I'm in good company. All right, there we go. Still got to hook it up though, right,
Tokyo.
John? Hit that laugh track. But yeah, that's the plan. Thank you. Thank you very much. So there was that. I mean, there's so many things that I saw and I took part in. Let me continue finding that Daniel Steinhardt photo. So he makes the Gig Rig switching system. And I met him over there at the Marriott. Let's see, so many pictures. Yeah, there you go. There we are. All right. Click that.
Thank you, Mickey.
So that's Daniel Steinhardt. And he and his friend Mick, who Taylor, not the one from the famous Mick Taylor, but he is the guy who worked at, I think it's one of the guitar magazines out of England. Which one is it? The Guitar Player or something like that, right? Guitar Aficionado magazine. But anyway, he worked there, and they'd always been in contact because they're both pedal nerds. And one time they were just talking about it, and then COVID happened, and I think it was well before COVID. I guess YouTube happened, and they were just talking about stuff, and they're like, "Why don't we try doing a show?" And I think it kind of came out of the Rob Chapman, another guy that I hooked up with. I met him a couple times, but this time I really got to chat with him some more. And Chappers, he's got a new thing going on with a company out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the Dutch. They have so many different names for themselves. Anyway, I was joking with him. It's like kind of in the same area as Germany. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of right up there. It's like right there. But it's funny because I know Europe fairly well, but a lot of people don't think Americans know much about Europe, but I do. And it was really great to chat with Chappers about what he's got coming in the near future. So through Anderton's, I always say Anderton's music store out of Bristol, is it? Yeah, Bristol. Yeah, they Echo. Bristol. I thought Alex came back as a ghost, but I don't see him anywhere. Alex, come back. Go to a Starbucks or something. Anyway, that's what you got to do. But,
you got to buy something though, because they don't let people loiter there anymore.
You can get a coffee and just get
you
one
have
of
to
hot
buy
teas.
something
it
at
takes
Starbucks
like a half
to even
an
be
hour
in there
for
nowadays.
the hot tea to even cool down to drink it. So I'm waiting for it to cool off, man. Anyway, but yeah, bottom line is I got hooked up with Chappers and Andertons. They kind of got Dan and Mick started with some stuff. Are you like sampling my voice? Or are we like echoing
it's
now?
Ron. Ron's like hitting a
Ron,
button.
what are you
or
doing?
something.
Like no hands, but then
he's
it's
like
not
clicking
happening.
like his speaker or something. This has happened before.
It's happened before. Alex says, "LOL, mine is XD," or "Let me XD." What does that mean?
That means he's laughing. XD is like like the X is the eyes closing, and the D is the smile.
I see. He's laughing so hard that his eyes are closing. Yeah. James Z says, "Yes, Laz. I enjoy watching his videos also." Yeah, right, man. Yeah. So Dan and Mick and all those guys, Chappers and all them. I wish them the best of luck. We did talk about the. I'm gonna go back to the original name, John. John. I started calling you John this last year. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's shorter.
That's my original name.
Well, there you go, John Bean.
There you go,
John. John. I was talking to Chapman last year, and he liked the Roxy's guitar hanger idea, but Aaron and some other people too. I've run this across several industry people, and they all say that the Soundtrap Designs name is a better one. So I should call it. It sounds more like a company. So Soundtrap Designs guitar hangers.
What about Roxy's Designs?
But they don't know what it is. So you call it Soundtrap Designs. It's already giving you an idea that it has something to do with acoustic.
Soundtrap Designs, but it's a guitar hanger. Soundtrap has nothing to do with guitar hanger.
No, right? But that's the beauty of it.
What about Soundtrap guitar?
Then you lay it on them that, hey, not only is this an acoustic treatment like a million other people have, this one you can actually hang your guitars on. But that was I better cover up the.
Oh no.
Okay, the address doesn't matter.
Somebody's home phone number.
The address doesn't matter because that's no longer there.
Oh, that's you?
That was when I was making these. I had a company called Soundtrap Designs. See the little
wait a minute.
The curves there, kind of like sound going.
Oh, I thought that said awful acoustic treatments.
Artful acoustic treatments for any room. Sounds as good as it looks. So
it's orange, like Ron's room.
That is actually one of the Soundtrap Designs right there, in a space that had a lot of reverberation between a wall and a big glass, sliding door. With it was like a hallway, and there was that opening that goes to the kitchen, and the mom wanted to be able to pay attention to watch what the kids were doing on the other side of the wall. They put that hole in there, but the sound was so, kids screaming and yelling and doing whatever they do was so loud that it just was really disturbing. And I told her, well, how about you put like a sound acoustic treatment there? And I built it for her. She chose the fabric and I installed it, and voila. Yeah, it was good money, actually. So STDs musicians want, right, Alex?
Yeah.
The STDs your musical studio needs. But anyway, so we're gonna probably go back to that name, but probably not use the abbreviation and let that be a running joke for people who know. And that'll be the kind of play on words we're gonna go with.
For people that don't know, it sounds terrible.
Yeah. But it's rock and roll, Johnny.
We were at that business seminar.
Disrupting, exactly.
Remember that? And the guy was saying, "Hey, you can use the worst word possible, and it works.
And it might actually be better because you're being disruptive.
Might be better.
You're being a rebellious kind of taboo thing, and the next thing you know, everyone's buying it just because of that.
And I missed out on breakfast that morning too.
And you should have told me, and I would have got you extra plate. I thought you were already going to be there because you were so much closer.
I was on my way.
Well, actually, that day I didn't walk. I drove. So let's get to NAMM. What do you guys say? You guys interested in more NAMM stuff?
Yeah.
So I was talking a little bit about Dan Steinhardt got this very expensive, nearly $6,000 amp and cab from Dr. Z. You guys know about the doctor.
Dr. Z, where's the play the bumper?
Play the bumper. You got the bumper? I should have sent you the number.
I do have a bumper here somewhere.
Yeah,
let me get the bumper.
So, by the way, here's Dan chatting with Andy, and he and I chatted last time I was there. Andy Timmons.
Wait a minute, I have a thing with him too, man.
That guy's the coolest dude, and he's such a good player.
You're dropping so many names here.
I know, can't help it. We were at NAMM, Johnny. That's all there was there. There's nothing but names. I mean, okay, I'll drop this one. You got something from this guy?
Yes.
Not yet?
I do. I got all kinds of stuff here.
Show that on my show. No one's going to see it yet. You can premiere it on my show. That'd be awesome. But I also got this. And it's got his wife Pamela's personal email on there. So I'll be contacting her for some coffee. Oh, you got one too. Do you have her info on the back?
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Why don't you guys turn them around and see if they're the same address?
No, you gotta go to NAMM for that, Ron. Anyway, I'm just messing with you. Next year, bro, you're gonna be there if we have to buy your own ticket. Man, we're gonna have to buy your ticket.
Dr. Z.
Do a GoFundMe for you to get you to NAMM.
Oh my god!
No, I'm saying, dude, what you got to do is you got to do a family vacation to Disney and just slip NAMM.
You just have to sell a couple of guitars and amps back there.
Well,
no problem.
Maybe he never wants to sell a single one, Johnny. You know.
Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again.
Right? Yeah, it's too painful, right?
It is.
But I did meet another Laszlo while I was there. Laszlo Kovac. And guess who he does his amplification
I went to school with
for?
a John Kovac.
There you go. He's Hungarian. Well, there are a lot of Hungarians in Ohio, by the way. But guess who he does? I'll give you a hint. He plays a classical guitar. He's a one-man band, and he comes from Australia. Hit that ding, ding, ding music. Come on.
Hold on.
He has a last name that starts with E. Here it is. Anyone in the chat? Considered one of the greatest players of all time, still alive today. He is often talked about as the best guitarist in the world, and he plays the classical
Esteban.
And a steel string guitar. It's all scuffed up. He does scratchy sounds on the acoustic when he sings.
Oh, Willie Nelson.
No, he's not American. He's Australian.
No, Willie's American.
Right. He's kind of a blonde guy, but I think his hair is now gray. Anyone? Bueller.
The chat's not moving at all.
Angus Young.
It could be someone with Emmanuel at the end of his. The last.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Come on, say it, Johnny. Somebody in the chat. Say it before Johnny can.
Emmanuel. That's his last name.
Just Emmanuel Dundee.
That's
right. It's Crocodile Emmanuel Dundee, Rico V. That's exactly right.
Tommy?
Yes.
Tommy Emmanuel.
Tommy, you got it. You had to look it up, didn't you?
No. Crocodile Dundee.
All right. Crocodile Emmanuel Tommy Dundee. That's right. So yeah, this guy Laszlo Kovac makes the acoustic amps, the amps for Tommy, and he's a super cool dude. Yeah. So I got to hook up with that guy too. We're gonna try. It'd be cool to like go down to a shop. So open invitation. We can go do that, dude. We're gonna do that.
Where is it?
Well, I'm assuming the LA area. From chatting with him, he's in the LA area. Let me check.
Well, you can come to Cleveland and go see Dr. Z's shop.
Well, here it's giving me a Hungarian address, so maybe he's coming from Hungary. But I'm sure he's got something going on.
Well, you go to Hungary. I
do. Sometimes I'm even hungry. I had to nip that in the bud before it got rolling. Anyway, Rico B says hi to Rock Daddy. Rock Daddy's back. He was here earlier. It's not a knife. It's an amp.
Yo, Rocky.
Hey, Sheila on X.
Sheila on X. What's up,
Hey,
Sheila? How can we see Xers? Can we see them?
I can make a song out of everything.
Can we see the Xers?
Who was that? What band was that?
Ready for the World.
Damn, I wouldn't
Oh,
know.
Sheila.
Yeah, Oh Sheila
is the song.
That sounds familiar. How does it go?
It goes, Oh, Sheila. That's it.
That's it? They just say it like that, Oh, Sheila?
Yep.
Oh Sheila.
It's like, dun, 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 Oh, Sheila. Ready for the World was the band. Yeah.
Was that like
1985?
80s? Oh, Sheila.
It was a hit.
Was that a rap song or something? Was it Sheila E?
Nah. I don't know.
Anyway. So, yeah. So back to that story about NAMM and Dan Steinhardt and Andy Timmons and Chappers and the Andersons dudes and all that. So Mick, who is, got his own sound, he's got his dialed in. But Dan was missing something. And one of the things he was missing was a little bit of that really deep bottom end kind of on the stage, right in your face kind of tone that Mick had. And he had his Hamstead set up there, but there was something missing. And he's a Vox guy. And he was jonesing after the Unicorn Vox that was made back in the day, right? It was like, I don't know how many they made. They didn't make that many of this 100-watt one that kept melting. It kept melting faces and melting literally. And Dr. Z said, well, I'm going to remake that amp, but so it doesn't melt and fall apart. And that's what the Z80 is. It's an 80-watt, RMS, I would assume.
Did you say that's what Z80 is? That's
what Dr. Z80 amp is. So you want to look that amp up, Johnny? Show it.
Am I your intern? Ron.
I know a store that's got a bunch of them.
Right, but if you want to look it up, the best way to look it up is to go watch Dan do the unboxing of that on that pedal show. He did a video of him unboxing it at Peach Guitars.
You're watching Jack Beat TV, man, so
enjoy. That's awesome, dude. Right on. I made it. Keith H, you made it. G Butchnoff is also here, dude. I hope you're feeling better, bro. Oh man, yeah. Let me know. Oh, he knows the words. Look at that. Let me know you. Let me love you till the morning comes. You forgot that part.
Yeah, look it up.
I tried to respond to you last night. Oh man, I'm sorry. I was busy. Yeah, but it's all good.
I thought
so right on, man. Yeah, Edward. What's up, Edward R. Nugent? Nugent, I know. What's up, dude? Yeah.
Hey, man.
So the story goes that Dan couldn't afford this thing, and you couldn't get them.
About?
Yeah, I know. We keep getting off topic. Dan Steinhardt wanted this amp because he heard about it, but it's a Dr. Z amp, and they didn't sell them in England, and they were super expensive right now. To ship anything is super expensive from the States to England or whatever, right? Especially for them now. The euro and the pound has really taken a dive in comparison to the dollar, and so they're paying way more. And so Peachtree Guitars is carrying them, and they're over there. And Hobo Rody, our friend, found out, and he's like, you know what? I can't live with myself until Dan has one of those amps. So he sent me some things that I then sold that got the money so I can put it on my chase card for points and then bought that thing and then had it set up so Dan can pick it up. And then he shot a video of him unboxing it, and then in the last couple shows, you hear them mention it. They even shout us out, which is super cool. Thank you, Mick and Dan, for shouting us out.
Wait a minute. Who's texting me?
It's probably.
Not me.
What are they saying?
So he has now
Oh,
his
no.
perfect amp, and he's super happy. He's like he's done. He doesn't
Wait
have
a
to look
minute.
for another amp
How
again.
is this happening?
Is Dan reaching out to you right now? But anyway,
No, I don't know who this
that's
is.
that story.
What is this true?
That's one of the NAMM stories.
Somebody just sent me this screenshot. Look at this.
All right.
Is it highlight me?
Should I highlight
Is
it?
this really
All right.
what this looks like? Although you guys won't be able to see. Look, Ron and I aren't even there. It's just him.
You guys are ghosts. It's AI, Johnny. AI.
I
You've
was
been
kind
erased.
of there.
You were erased by AI.
Yeah. Look, I'm like Marty McFly.
Obviously, there are
but
there are
there's
some
him.
other channels that do the same kind of thing where they try to
Who is this?
replace us with themselves and things like that, from what I understand. But
Probably the same.
and
person
don't
that
believe
keeps
it if
sending me
if you're
cryptic
in this
messages.
chat. If you're in this chat and you're in this show and you watch that other show or some other shows or whatever.
No, this
shows,
person messages me all the time for years.
Yeah,
I see
cool.
it. I don't know who they are.
That's weird. Just letting you know,
Is
if
that
they talk
Oklahoma
about that we're all friends and we're all having a good time and everybody, that's not true. None of that's true. Anything they say on that channel about us is absolutely not true. So just so you all know, nothing there is at all truthful. Yeah.
Tell us how you
And
really
then-
feel, Johnny.
And Johnny, basically, I think he's held back quite a bit of
Oh,
emotion.
it's
in
you?
regards
Okay.
to
I
that.
know who that is.
But the bottom
know who
line
you
is
are,
that
man.
if those guys would have
Thank you.
been just
All right, Laz, enough.
cool dudes, then
Nobody cares.
nobody
On,
cares.
dude,
By the
before you
way-
hit the button, I said stay on topic. Remember?
By the way, check out what I have.
Why do you have his pass?
He left it in the car. So, Alex, if you want this back so you can have it for posterity's sake, there's mine.
Where's
just put
mine?
it on.
I've got a couple.
But anyway, yeah. So it is what it is. The flu in what? Something about a bag of flu stuff.
Flew in a bag.
1999.
1999.
Yeah.
Dude,
Right.
I hope everybody feels better, man. Everybody that had
Yeah.
anthrax. Some of you guys, like, gee, I didn't even get to see you because of
Hey,
it.
he wasn't even at NAMM and he got it.
He wasn't? I thought he
Yeah.
wasn't there one day.
No, he wasn't there. He went
Oh,
up to pick
no.
up his mom from Sacramento, so he drove all the way there and back through all the shut down highways and everything due to the fires. And by the way, on my description, you guys, I do have links to how you can help out with the survivors there and all the needs that they're going to have going forward for months. It's there are, I don't know how many people. I mean, probably have they given a number of how many people are displaced? Easily 100,000, right? If not more. So
Several
those people are going
towns.
to need, those people are going to need things, like clothes and everything, PPE as they call it, Johnny. Remember that?
What are you talking about?
Johnny doesn't even know what.
Personal protection.
I'm not talking about OPP, Johnny. I'm talking about PPE. OPP
Personal,
for PPE.
personal protection.
STD. I don't know.
STDs for OPP from the PPE.
Alex says he
Oh my
thought he
God.
left his damn pass in your car. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did,
he did.
apparently.
Yeah, apparently I'm wearing it right now. Like
He's wearing it.
apparently. So NAMM was a banner year for me because the other thing that happened outside of meeting Dan and meeting Steve from Boston, dude, finally got to meet you in person.
Dude, that's
We
not
chatted
true.
so many times.
You met him last year. We were
I didn't
sitting
get
at the
to chat
same
with him.
table with him last year.
I didn't get to chat
when
with him like
when
that,
we
though.
were getting those hot dogs.
I didn't get
he
to
was
chat
there
him
with
the
us.
longest. I remember that, but I didn't get to
But you
really-
did meet him.
I didn't get to like chat with him like I did mano y mano like we did, which was way cool. And then and I remember that time too, he kind of left pretty quickly because he had to get going somewhere, but I got to hang with him. So the other thing that happened at NAMM, some of you may have seen, is I won something while I was there. I won this. Should solo myself. Some of you might not have seen this yet. I showed it on Johnny's show last night.
The
And if you're
Seaboard
wondering what that
Rise
is,
2.
it's the ROLI's brand, ROLI's Seaboard Rise 2. And it's a very, very unique keyboard that has not really keys, but they're in the shape of keys. and it's basically made like this. Look at that.
Oh wow,
Like
dude, is that the one they had on the wall?
Might have.
Like, upstairs? I remember one of the years. Oh, this is maybe last year, maybe year before, maybe 3-4 years ago. Have they been making those for a while?
Yeah, they've been working on this for
because I remember they had one on the wall, and Stevie Wonder came by and he was playing it.
Yeah.
This was upstairs. This was several years ago.
Now, what this does, just so you all know, is along the top here, there's a band.
Yeah, Brian, plug it in.
No,
plug it in.
Setting up.
In the chat. In the chat. Do you want him to plug that in?
It's not gonna
in the chat. I want to say plug it in the chat right now.
I'm going to do a show about it, Johnny, because it takes way more time.
This is the show.
Yeah, no, it's not. I know you would like that, but no. So this has a band across
the top.
Plug it
in the chat. Plug it in the chat. Everybody.
Not happening.
Everybody.
So it has this band across the top.
This is called the Gear and Demo Show.
All right, Johnny, please. This has a band across the top here. I'm waiting now. And across the bottom here. That allows you to go up and down in pitch. All right. So you can pitch bend with this, or just take the pitch up and down.
Peggy's going to win yet
right,
again.
You know what? I'll just do this some other time. I guess. Putting it away.
Okay, we're just kidding. Don't plug it in. But at least talk about it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Johnny. Wait till you do a demo, bro. I'm gonna start calling you and calling.
I do demos every day.
Like Bueller. Anyway, so what this does is it allows you to do things on a keyboard surface that you cannot do otherwise. It's probably the only instrument that can do what it does. Really, you're able to use,
I wonder what that sounds like
on these keys kind of spots right here. You can set it up so that it will play them without having any bending or out of pitch, intonation issues, or you can adjust that to a certain depth or like intensity, or you can have it just full on, allowing you to wherever you touch it, it's going to like a fretless guitar. Remember you played that, or bass, or any instrument like a violin or a cello or woodwind instrument, etc., etc. Breath instruments that you can change, the pitch.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Did you know if you play a guitar backwards, does that mean it's a frontless guitar?
Oh my God. I think Johnny spent too many hours at NAMM. Anyway, it does a lot of really, really cool things, including vibrato. You can go like this on it, and it will vibrato. You can bend, and then it'll also do things like you can do with the synthesizers, knobs and sliders, like with velocity, oscillators and the, different kind of controllers.
Will you be able to play that?
Yes.
Will you be able to play that right away, or will you basically have to learn it because the way
No, you can play it right away. You can actually, some of the things, it's very intuitive. Some of the things that you can do with it, it might take you a little bit of a learning curve to get it nailed down, especially some of the stuff where you got to, like if you're doing bendy stuff and quick action things. But this section on this side right here allows you to real-time adjust those changes and even assign these things to MIDI control.
Does any of that light up?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
But this area does not. Only this area here where you have control stuff going on.
Okay.
And then this little block right here actually is called the XY pad. It allows you to do certain things where you sweep across that pad going up or across or whatever to do different kind of effects that bring, like, let's say you do a wah kind of a thing or a volume swell or bring an effect in or out, whether it's a phaser or a flange or a delay or whatever, reverb, everything. It allows you to do all those kinds of things on the surface, and it even allows you to, go up and down octaves so quickly by just a touch that you can do solo things on it with a guitar type tone, like a lead tone, and it sounds so accurate to like a real guitar because you can actually vibrato on it and everything like a guitar. But it'll allow you to do pitch bend like you can't even do on a guitar. You can pitch bend way more than, let's say, 1 or 2 whole notes, You can pitch bend octaves if you wanted to. It's really wild. So the things that I'm going to be able to do with this thing, I'm actually going to rearrange the studio around this. That's how powerful it is. So I've been wanting one of these for so long, and I can't believe that, I finally have one now, and I can't believe I didn't have to buy it. I won it. So I'm going to have to do ROLI a solid and really send him some cool videos of what I'm doing with this thing. And, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
At the very least. But so that was the other super exciting thing that happened at NAMM. And then it was meeting people like Nuno. Right? That was awesome. We've got that guy, right? That guy, Dave.
Oh yeah.
There he is. I guess that's his new band.
Kings of Thrash. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Playing a shark guitar. And speaking of shark guitars.
Wait, did the original shark guitar have that headstock?
No, I don't think so. The original had the bottle cap, the Danelectro.
No, you guys are all wrong.
Am I wrong?
That's correct.
That is correct. Okay.
Yep.
Did he change?
I know a couple things about Van Halen guitars.
The Destroyer guitar, didn't it? What kind of headstock did it have? It had that kind, right?
An Ibanez Destroyer headstock.
Yeah.
Which is like a tilt back banana-ish.
So this guy right there.
Fishman Fluence.
That's right. And he's now, I think, Marshall dude. Oops. Now, let's get these ones stuck together. And then that was pretty cool. Dragon Force. Rock on.
Very cool.
And not the very last one. The Gristle Master himself. He put Lass.
he actually jammed with Andy Summers back in, was it 2000? What year was that? When they introduced the Andy Summers Fender Telecaster.
Very cool.
I wish I would have been there for that one.
Oh, I'm sure. That would have been right on. And the very last one.
I wasn't there yet. 2007.
The last one that I thought was super exciting to get a signature and a picture with and all is I had to roll this one up to bring it because it's so big. Nita Strauss.
Sweet.
And she was at Marshall. So she is a Marshall. She is a Marshall artist. So that's that for all the signature stuff. I think I got there was that one picture. I already showed it with Dave Ellefson. So then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, that amp we were talking about, that Z80. So Hobarodi had in mind to get a louder and more powerful amp than Dan's because that's Hobarodi. He's like, I want the next thing that's even crazier than that. So then he had me get this thing. Let me go to reverb here and show you this because this is crazy.
Holly. Yeah, he was actually sitting at a table next to us at the Marriott, at the restaurant.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, behind us while we were eating, is that what she's talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, was Pete Thorne, and Britt. They were having dinner. I didn't want to bother them. So how do I get to looking at that thing? I think we're just going to have to go to favorites. So Harry Joyce, the engineer and maker of high watt amps, makes his own custom amps now. He's got his own custom line. And he made something like the Dr. Z kind of amp, but even one more insano than that. And I'm trying to find it right now on Reverb. Let me just go to home here and just look it up. Harry Joyce. Harry, if you want to look it up yourself, you can look up Harry Joyce 203. Custom 203. Ah, it's not showing up anymore. Because it was one of a kind. Wow, it's gone. It's not even on there anymore. Wow. So it's gone. All right, you know where? I know where I can look for it. I can look at purchases. And there it is. All right, so there it is.
Wait, you bought one?
Yeah, Hoborodi wants this. So he sent me, again, things to sell that I then sold so I can get him this.
Now, wait, is he going to take that or is he going to leave it with you?
Now, right now, it's coming to me. So I'm going to have it here for a while. And I'm going to have to figure out what kind of cabinet to put it through because we didn't buy a cabinet for it. So then one of the speakers, come on, focus. One of the speakers that I saw that Celestian is now carrying.
Everybody, take off your glasses.
Yeah, take them off. That might work.
Oh, now I see it.
Anyway, that doesn't help much. It just shows the cab. But one of the speakers that I thought was really cool that they had at NAMM is called the Peacemaker.
Peacekeeper.
The Peacekeeper, that is, yeah. By Celestian. And what this is if you want to read it, I can read it for you, though.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've gotten pretty good at reading, you guys.
All right, let's see.
Here, I'll do it. The
I'm gonna do the judge
Peacekeeper
of
is a
that.
revolutionary new attenuating speaker for guitarists from Celestian. It's the simplest and most toneful way of being able to dial your amplifier right up to its sweet spot while keeping the decibel levels down. Right,
Who we
Alex?
We got Alex here. Alex is back.
Right.
All right, looking sexy.
Finally working a little bit.
It's got that sexy
Do you have a
voice.
watermark across your
Whoa.
face?
I do. It is for my camera.
It's from his camera. That's funny.
It moves around. It bounces around.
It's in the
By the way,
voice.
I followed
Yeah.
your band on IG.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know you guys were acoustic.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
I didn't know you were.
I got to leave
It
this.
said you were an acoustic duo. I didn't know.
Do you have
That's
to take
cool,
off,
man.
Yes.
Ron? Do you have to leave?
Yes. My buddy does
No.
acoustic. I do the.
I
Nah,
thought
he
you were
was
saying
he was
something.
he was being Elvis.
Elvis.
All right.
So what?
Say what?
What?
Spectre says what?
Anyway, so this speaker is a very unique new kind of speaker that
Say what?
Celestian's making. It's
Oh,
a
yeah, but my buddy does the
attenuating
acoustic.
speaker.
I do the electric.
Oh,
the
okay,
band.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go check it out, you guys. Do you guys have a separate channel for the band?
They have an Instagram.
Oh, something's
Look
happening.
out, he's
again.
taking his pants
Taking
off.
off his pants.
Here's what I think of this show, Laz. Okay, wait a minute. I followed you on Instagram earlier. I saw it.
Oh my God. Right on. Everybody go
Hang on.
follow Alex. So this Peacekeeper, obviously the name is in reference to keeping the peace at the home front, right? Is made for studio type of musicians, like it seems like all of us are right here with a room
It's too
in
loud. You're too
in a
old.
dungeon or whatever. And this thing's designed basically has a dual voice coil design.
I thought I was reading that.
Nah, I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute.
read it.
What's your band
You want to
called,
read it?
Alex? I'll read it. Hello?
Alex keeps
Oh, he
popping
went
in and
away.
out. All right.
He went away.
So it's like a conventional guitar speaker, but only with a significantly reduced output sensitivity, enabling you to drive your amplifier harder while still listening at reasonable volume levels. Load it into your cab, and the Peacemaker will attenuate your amplifier in the most natural way possible with zero additional coloration or tonal compromise. I'll load the video of when I talked to the rep there at Celestian about that. But I'm thinking about getting some of these and building a cabinet for that Harry Joyce thing. But I got to get the
Dude,
the approval
that
from Hobo.
that would be yes.
Would
And
that
I'll
be
be
cool
there
or
for
what?
that. I'll hang
Yeah,
out.
you'll-
I'll hang out.
Are you gonna burn fingers and solder while we?
We'll come over there. We'll solder it together.
Right on.
I've
But now
built
you have
I built a cabinet before years ago, man.
Johnny will hold the soldering iron.
can do
Laz
it.
will hold the solder.
Yeah, that's funny. We'll do that again. That was fun when we did. Glad to hear that, Uncle Raymond. I heard from Rob that that she is doing better. So I was really glad to hear that from Rob. And Rob's another super cool dude that I met down at NAMM again. When we go to LA.
Mhm.
Hey, Lawrence, what's happening, Lawrence? Joining Lawrence Tan. Thanks,
Lawrence.
For joining. Edwin Crane in the house. He says, I am Edwin Crane, and I want to hear it. Anyway. So this is going to be a lot of fun the next coming months, putting the speaker together. I think Alex is back. Let's let him back in here. Right, Alex? You'll come down for that, right? Working on cabs and whatnot.
That's right,
We'll get you and Brent.
That's right, Laz.
Anyway, while we're all doing this, one thing I do want to do is get this rolling because there's already 43 people in the chat. Holy moly.
Of course, I'll be there.
Let's get the StreamYard giveaway tool rolling. What do you guys say?
Dang it, Peggy's gonna win
Yes.
yet again. I'll tell you what.
Is
Peggy
Peggy
won last
here?
night. She
Janice
can't win
blocked her
again.
earlier. Is she here?
Janice blocked her because
She
she was
did.
winning. Okay, just put the word NAMM into the chat. It doesn't have to be
It's
capital,
okay,
I don't
Janice.
think, but I'm gonna make you guys put NAMM in the chat. So write NAMM in the chat just like this, capital NAMM. All right.
Capital. Wait a minute.
Yeah, capital NAMM NAMM. Is that so hard, Johnny?
Yes, because look, everybody's putting lowercase. See?
Oh my God! Do I have to change it? All right.
Truthfully,
That
I
hard,
wouldn't.
press the
I wouldn't
caps
put
lock.
anything in there. I would just let them just type anything they want. You'll get
I
the
want
most
them all
results.
to. I want them all to take. What do they call it? Well, it's already in there like that. So change it to capitals. You can do it, people. I have faith in you. Edwin. Put
Peggy
name.
did it. Peggy's the only one that did it. Oh, Charles.
Peggy's
did that.
done it. Yeah, they're doing it. Charles did it. Look at that. All right. You guys can do it. Burnt Relic was able to figure it out. Look at that. All right. Even Jeff T's got it down. Look at that. Johnny even did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Johnny Bean from Stream Elements or Stream whatever. Twitch.
Twitch. That's
Twitch.
me.
Yeah, if you're in Twitch, you can do it. Look, it works. That's awesome.
Twitch is awesome.
There we go.
You know what else that
Raymond,
means, you guys? That
put in
means I got
capitals,
2
Uncle Raymond.
chances.
All caps. Yes.
So
all
if
caps.
you guys want 2 chances to win,
caps.
head over to my Twitch channel, type in that chat as well,
there
and
you
you'll
go.
get 2 chances.
Just like this. All caps. NAMM. And then I have another story for you, Johnny. So I'm sure you received many business card from people there, right?
Yes.
All right. I got this one. This is a very cool one. You want to see that? That was from my friend Chips and USA brand.
Oh,
They
yeah,
sponsored
Dred Zeppelin,
this,
man. Yeah.
the Dred Zeppelin movie. They were part of making that happen. So if it would just focus on that, let's get on it. Get his eyes in there. Maybe I'll. Focus
I've known
on
about Dred Zeppelin for decades, man.
Right, so
Because
Dred
their guitar
Zeppelin,
player,
there
their guitar
you go.
player, Carl Jaw, used to make pickups.
Dred Zeppelin. So
Yeah, man.
that movie is up on the web and free. You guys can watch it, and it's really super cool. My now new friend, and I've bought some of his stuff because it's so funny. Like the Fernando, the most interesting guitar in the world, has the Whammy Davis Jr., the 4-foot one, on there. That's the longest one, by the way. Sammy has the longest one.
Can I ask you a
that
question
one-
about
Okay,
that?
go ahead. It works.
Did you meet? I know you met the Chipson guy because I was there when you
Yeah,
met him.
you
He
were
was
right
wearing
there.
that captain's hat. I unfortunately didn't get to meet him. Did you meet his friend, his endorsee,
Juan
Mayer?
No,
Did you meet him?
I did not
Dude.
meet Juan Mayor. But did you meet Juan Mayor?
Juan Mayer.
I think Juan
You didn't meet
Mayor
him?
met John
I wished
Mayer.
I would have
I
met
think John
him,
Mayer
man.
and Juan Mayor together in the same room.
Juan Mayer.
So he's got his signature artist of the Chips and USA brand, Juan Mayor.
Yeah, he was at the Kaiser Capo
Kaiser,
booth.
Kaiser? Yeah.
He had his own signature capo, and I never went back there to make a
Juan?
capo. I should have.
John
next
or
year.
Juan?
What?
John or
Juan.
Juan he's got a signature
Juan.
capo. That's awesome. You know what I got
Juan
next?
Mayer has his own signature capo, and there's like one of them. There's only one. It's a giveaway over at Chipson. Go to the Chips and Instagram. You'll
I'm gonna have
read
to
all
take
about it.
Alex's thing off here. Here we go. To reach this over here. So this is what I got from my Chips and friend.
Oh my gosh.
It's a key floaty. Like if you're like Juan Mayor and you're out there sipping margaritas, fishing off the ocean, and you want to go out and do a little boating, and you don't want to lose your keys, you put your boat key on the Juan Mayor
Wani Bean
branded Chips and
actually
USA,
it's
monkey
actually
grip
Juan Frijole
frijole.
is my name in Spanish, Lord.
That's right. It is, right?
Yes, it is.
Juan Frijole. I didn't even realize.
The
famous Juan Frijole. But you know, this puts the tone back into the jam. That's what he was telling me. Because you got that,
dude.
tone
You gotta get a gem guitar. You gotta get a yellow gem.
Dude, I'm just
gonna
take this to Guitar Center and put it in there. Or next time I go to Henning's, he's got one of those white ones with the gold parts and all. He's got a really nice one. Back in the day.
That's the one the flow.
Yeah,
that's the one Steve was hiding behind when he's like, Johnny, I'm over here.
Yeah,
it was one of those.
So I got one of these, and I got some other stuff from him too.
Yes,
really cool.
Gee, that's the joke. There's a guy. He goes by Juan Mayer. Go to the Chips and Instagram. He's all over it. Yeah, and he keeps calling out John Mayer, saying that he like bugs his house and he steals his songs. It's funny. It's a funny thing that they're doing.
It's great.
Yeah.
Juan Mayer.
It's funny. Check it out.
It is. You guys got to check it out. Yeah. Exactly. You figured it out. So there was so much cool stuff at NAMM that I almost wanted to go over the map and show you guys the stuff I wanted to see that I didn't.
You should have.
I didn't even go to Friedman. I didn't even go to the Yamaha booth upstairs. I didn't go to like a lot of things that were there that I wanted to see. I didn't even spend any time really in the pedal section.
Oh my gosh. I did. I was everywhere.
Yeah. Well, you went around and just did everything, but like quickly shot video. But like I'm talking about like putting headphones on and playing the stuff and that kind of thing.
Dude, that's where you get the Namthrax. You don't do that.
I don't care. I'm willing to get Namthrax for that experience. That's what I'm there for. But the bottom line to me is that, man, if I could spend an entire week there, that's still not enough.
Well, if you work for a company, you can spend an entire week there.
No, because then you're working setting the thing up. You get stuck in one place then. That's the one thing you'll find out, right? You get stuck in one place then the whole time working it. So you don't get to go around. It's better to be like you or what I'm doing too. You go there as an attendee or whatever, and you get to see everything and talk with people and hobnob. Yeah. And then there's that entire, pro audio section too that we went to at the very last 15 minutes of NAMM with Paco, and we were talking with the Audix guys and the SSL guys too, and that was cool. Yeah. I did see. Yeah, I saw the pedals there. What booth did they have, Matt? Black Cat, or where was it? I think it was at Black Cat, right?
You showed them to me.
Booth. Yeah.
You showed. I saw them.
Alex is trying to get back in. He's trying.
Alex.
Oh, he's back. Hey, all right.
Solo him.
I'm afraid. All right, here we go.
There he is.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I know, man. It sucks when you don't have good internet. I remember back in the day when my videos looked like that. I think he's doing
what? That was just yesterday. You just upgraded today.
For a week, Johnny. For a week. We'll see.
And then you're gonna stop. You're gonna cancel.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I might keep it going. Yeah, if they give me a good deal, I'll keep it going. So the other things at NAMM that I was excited about is, of course, my friends from Valiant, Igor, who makes those guitars. They have a new guitar in their lineup, and it's pretty sick. Let me show you guys this thing, the Titan. I like the names they give the guitars.
Look at that. Titan. It's kind of like a Telecaster, but it's a Titan.
But it's a little offset, right? See that? A little bit of a angle there at the bottom. Does have that arm carve there for a little more comforte. And you can get it in either the regular Titan series or in distressed. Got custom options. And of course, all their proprietary killer parts, like their proprietary bridge with the bell brass, right? Their knobs, their parts are all made of duralumin, which is space age kind of like, aerospace type metal. The guy who started doing this stuff worked on MiGs and stuff, so he uses parts from shot down MiGs basically until they run out of Russian parts, and then they'll make their own. But here he's talking about the setup there. Focus. Come on. There we go. Come on, stay on me. There you go. There it is. And the switching allows you to go parallel, series, single coil. And they do the smart thing with the angle. Did you notice that, Johnny? The switch angle on that Telecaster.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, man.
That's nice, right? So a very nice Telecaster Plus, kind of design where you got the switch there, and you got the switches and the knobbies there. And then, of course, you got the bell brass adjustable height nut there. You see that? Really, really nice. And of course, they use locking tuners. There you go. Goto, I believe. So there you go, you guys. So Valiant.
Amazing.
Love those guys. They're the best.
Yeah, they're cool dudes, man.
Yeah,
we saw
Dave
them.
and Igor and
we were talking to
everybody
them,
there.
and they're cool.
Yeah.
Did you see this pedal board there, man? Did you see this one?
Hold on, let me solo you.
Did you see this board at NAMM?
I don't know whose toes those are, but I did not.
Oh,
Who's? That can't be real. I don't know whose board that is, but that's pretty funny. It's Bigfoot's? Let me guess. Bigfoot's. Oh my God. Do you guys see that? Holly. What the F says G-Butch now? Lawrence is like, see
Wait
those
a minute,
toes?
Laz, didn't you say you never saw Johnny's feet before? I think you just
You're
did.
right. Oh my God. And I did guess right. They are hairy and weird. They're almost like Juan Mayor's. Anyway. So I did pick up this Celestion book. Those silverback big magnet speakers are the ones that are in that cab right there. And full description of everything, including their new Peacekeeper. And you know who uses who else uses their speakers, Johnny? The G12H 150
he's
Redback.
a cool dude.
Hell yeah, that guy's one of the coolest dudes.
Yep.
In the rock world, man. And now he's got the Satch Vi band, right? He's got Pete Thorne as third fiddle, as they say, on the band, which is super cool too, because that guy can rip. So I'm sure he's able to play a lot of the tunes that they have in mind. That's probably why they went with him, because they know he's done it. And then guess what he uses? That's him right there.
Yeah, those are cool guitars. Do they have one of those at Danville Music?
Oh, the Sir guitars? They do.
Sir?
I don't know if they have his signature. We can call him up and ask him. You know, I mean, almost everybody who's anybody is using Celestion in their amps, in their cabs. Right? Forever Celestion, man. And I've got a pair of those V30s in that orange cab right there. That's underneath the...
That's underneath the join now text.
Yeah.
There's not even a join now button on here, though.
Well, it's coming, Johnny. We'll get there. At least I was able to get it going, right? So we're taking steps towards all that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. You know, I mean, look at all the big names. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Joe Perry.
Best in the area should be on there too.
I mean,
Oh my
keep
gosh.
looking. We've got Tony Iommi.
Hey, Van Halen.
Van Halen.
Right there, Van Halen.
There it
Show
is.
that one, man. Dude,
Okay.
that's the part right there.
I think I've got one of those. I've got one upstairs. I haven't put into anything yet. So that's something we need to
Of course
get.
not.
Well, we need to get a pair for it though.
Where's the where's the
I could just
green
put it in the
EVH?
one by. What's that?
Where's your green EVH?
It's right there on the couch. You want to see it? Oops, there goes that. See it? That's my NAMM thing. Did you want to know what that was? Let me show you. Oops, I don't want to do this too much. You guys dizzy. There it is. Anyway, I'm getting it prepped for the that fell down. NAMM Show. I look at that every day when I'm looking at the camera. So I was there with Gumby. Gumby is always hanging out with the NAMM Show sign. Yeah, so God, there's just so much stuff to cover. It's just impossible to cover it all in this one show. And I've got giveaway stuff like we went by our friend Cole's place, right? Black Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me 2 of these packs right here that got, these things are like $7-8 for one of these picks. So that was nice.
Oh my gosh, Jeff T. Oh my god.
Don't ask Laz what's on the other side of the room. You might knock something else over. It could happen, Jeff. Here, let me show you guys what I've got for you all here. So whoever wins tonight's drawing is going to get to pick. There you go. You get to pick from this
Wait a
He's
minute.
gonna win yet again.
We can't even see that. Highlight yourself.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to get stable here first. All right. We've got erasers. I've got a new pair of those. Those are great in-ears. Trace Elliott. We got from up at the PV booth, right? Got the Asteroid picks, of course. We got some of these Gretsch Strong wristbands. That great Gretsch sound. Right. We've got Clayton picks. I can get some whatever kind of picks that they make. They have their book, and I could get my name on it, Johnny. How about that? And then Ren Ferguson Company guitars. They made some really cool guitars. Then Clayton pick stickers and more stickers. The Chipson. My other guitar is a Chipson sticker.
What's that black sticker right there?
Orange. Which one? This
Right
one
there in the middle. Yeah, what's that one?
This is the ROLI's new keyboard. They have another
So
keyboard.
that's for that keyboard.
No, it's actually for a different one. They have one that has
Keyboard.
light up keys.
A different.
Yeah,
Dude,
they have another
you
one
need
that
to
has
win
light
one
up
of those
keys.
now too.
That would be great to get because it's a good teaching keyboard, And of course you've got Celestion. Like these are just tags, but last year was their 100-year thing. So Viper guitars card. I don't know what's in there. Free pair of Martin earbuds. Because when you go to an acoustic jam, no, never touched. You go to an acoustic jam, you might need these. That made the least sense to me is that they had those there. And then TV Jones sticker from Poulsbo, Washington, USA. Transform your tone with TV Jones. Look at that. String winder, right?
Yeah. I have 2 of those too. That was
where did we get those?
that was the
3.
that was the booth that has the guitar that folds up into a case.
Oh, the Ciari guitar. Yeah, the Ciari guitar that has their new artist named that guy with the ray gun, Johnny.
Steve Stevens.
There you go. All right. And then some of these other wristband thingies. Some more of those.
Oh, I thought
Another one of these.
that pin said Earl Shives, one of
No.
the great American painters.
No. Carl Striles Brewing Company. I think they sell beer or coffee. One or the other. I don't know. Black Mountain stickers. Chapman stickers. Not Tracy Chapman, but Chappers.
I know a Tracy Chapman. He was there. I think I
Got a real
introduced you
fast
to him.
car.
Right? You did. Yeah, I saw him.
I
yeah.
did. Yeah. No, there's a
Yeah.
guy named Tracy Chapman who's a friend of mine.
The Marshall stickers. They might get
Mhm.
loud kind of stickers. Too loud
Mhm.
for NAMM stickers. There you go. Oh yeah, it's perfect background music, dude. We got the Black Flies sticker from JJ's singer in the Star Zero band. We used to be in a band called the Black Flies. So they still have some leftover stickers. More TV Jones stuff, including tattoos. They call these tattoos. I guess they're decals. It's backwards, right? Live, love, and rock. Some more.
Peggy,
TV
that's kind of
Jones
a personal question there.
Exactly, right? It's a statement, man. It's a way of life, Ron. Some more TV Jones stuff. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Because last day they said, yeah, take as many as you can, because less they have to pack up. Free the music, right? Then of course I've got the ROLI's ones, the ROLI brand keyboard that I won, and more, Johnny. There's so much here. I don't even know what to do. Anyway, it's all here.
And
Falling
more. It's all over
And
the
more.
floor.
Oh, look at that. All right. There we go. So that's that. And then we got picks. Like, did you get any of these ones? These Clayton picks that say NAMM
No.
on it. Look at
No,
that.
I didn't.
NAMM. Anyway, it says NAMM on it. I got two different kinds, and they both say 2025. And did you notice something that they had at the NAMM store this year that they didn't have last year, Johnny?
Hey, Dwight.
What was different?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell us.
What was different, Johnny? What does your shirt have on it that the previous year NAMM shirts never had? Bring that ding dong ding music again, Ron.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Lawrence, yeah, we were there.
Every NAMM, it's different.
The logo?
No, the logo's the same.
The year?
Ding, 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 ding. You won.
What?
Good job, Johnny.
So I won?
Yeah, you won. You won your T-shirt that you have. Your T-shirt.
I bought my T-shirt that I
Yeah.
have.
Your T-shirt. oh, he's back. He's waving at me. Oh. I think he's got good internet now too. Check it out. So this is the first year that I recall.
What happened to him?
There he goes. I don't know what happened.
I didn't go anywhere.
He didn't do it. This
I'm
is
like,
the
I didn't
first
do
year
it.
that. Alex, did you get a T-shirt? You got that Onyx one. There you go. Hey, look at that. Twinning. I got a different one. I got the long sleeve.
His is bigger.
This one's bigger, actually. It's extra large. In case of emergency, save my Onyx mics first. So that's fine. So we got a bunch of swag like that.
What was that?
I have no idea. I think that was Ron. The dungeon,
I'm right
the
here.
good dungeon, the good dungeon door opened. But yeah, man. So I got thrown off track when Alex entered. But
Giveaway stuff.
talking
You
about
just showed us all your giveaway stuff. You'll be giving away something from that pile.
oh
tonight.
yeah, we were talking about the year. So NAMM never had the year of their NAMM
Yes, they
T-shirts
did.
on there. I never
Yes,
saw
they
one.
did.
The years I was there, I never saw it. That was the first time.
My
I've ever
last
seen it.
T-shirt I got from there says NAMM 2022 on it.
2022 might have been the first NAMM in person after you know what. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
it
not
was.
see. I did not see one with the year on it. So this was the first time I ever saw that. So I thought that was cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
and almost all of them had it on there, which was kind of nice, right? Yeah, right on.
I have a feeling you guys were on the same lines together,
Who?
getting signatures.
He might have cut into a couple lines with me.
I think I cut into at least one. Weren't
In
you
the
at
hotel
the hotel one?
The
hotel one?
Nina
The hotel
Strauss
line?
one, the Nina Strauss one, you like just
You
were able to
saved
get,
me.
like, yeah.
You saved me
I
because you're like,
told you
come
to
on,
come
come on, go,
over.
go, go, because they were telling
Yeah.
him he's the last, and then there were a couple.
Yeah,
few
I was
people
like,
after
he's
him,
got.
and then
There's like,
I had to talk my way
Come
into
here.
I talked my
And
way
then
into
with
that one.
the
That guy let me.
with Herman Lee, Tim Henson, and Greg
Yeah.
Koch, I
Right.
just had Laz cut in line with me.
Yeah, we were hanging out for some of that. Yeah, it was a cool hang on Fridays. What was the cool hang on Fridays? Not sure.
On Friday, what was the cool hang on Friday?
Oh, what was a cool place to be? Dang,
That's
dude.
when
That
you
was
went
the-
live.
That was the
right?
Marriott.
Or no, that was Thursday.
That was the Marriott
No.
show. Yeah, it was because they did. That was the show that had Larry Mitchell, and that's where everyone went. And that was the show where it had Alex Skolnick. So there's that picture too. I have that. So Alex Skolnick has a new band, and it's kind of like a jazz band doing metal songs. So they had this 11-minute long version of "Still Loving You" by the Scorpions. That was just sick. It was amazing. Yeah.
Is that
was awesome.
Davida?
Dovidas.
Dovidas? I can never say his name, but
Dovidas. They had this girl singing and playing the flute, literally, and a drummer from Paris, France, and that was an awesome show. I can play you a little some of that because I think it's in French. This is one of their songs right here, probably. Everything's falling apart over here.
Yeah, I didn't record too much of them. They were really good. I saw her when I was walking back
great.
the other day. The next day.
There she goes with the flute. I gotta send them this video because they asked people to send it to them. And she was using an Axe Effects. She was using an Axe Effects with her flute, getting all kinds of synth sounds and stuff too. There you go.
Right? Yeah, it was really cool. It sounded really cool.
she's using a whammy.
Anyway, really, really cool band, and just the two of them, man, they were killing it. And then let's see if I can bring Alex and them were up before that, so let me show a picture of them. So there's Skolnick there to the the other way. Skolnick on the right. I think it's Ron Jackson or Johnson. Johnny, do you remember? Is it Johnson? I think, right? Ron Johnson in the middle and George Cole on the very left there. And I think he taught Skolnick, or what's the story about George Cole, Johnny? You know the story about that guy.
George Cole taught Billy Joe Armstrong and Mike. Those are
wow.
two of his two. That's just two of his students.
Right on. You guys want to hear a little bit of that?
Yeah. Dude, we missed them too, man. They played. We could have saw them at least 3 times before.
This is where I realized, oh, that's Still Loving You by the Scorpions. Right? And then they start really ripping into it. Hold on, let me fast forward it some.
Hello, California.
Start trading licks like jazz is, George. With that James Bond ending. I love the James Bond ending there. Yeah, I got to learn some
was
jazz,
good.
dude. I love jazz. That was killer. So, but they did an 11 minutes of that. So I just played maybe 2. So it was pretty freaking amazing. Man, I mean, there's just so much to talk about NAMM. And then there's this guy, John. He reached out to me as well as some of you guys. And what's happening here? Okay. And I shared his video all around on my Insta and Facebook. And he was getting a bunch of more views. So
Yeah, they're the ones that came.
That guy Joe.
They came up to us after the Beato Pierce talk.
yeah. Anyway, that guy can play.
Yeah, he does a lot of Van Halen
Yeah.
stuff.
Very cool. And they were telling us a story about a bassman. Do you know about that story? That was funny.
But a basement? Oh, the amplifier.
Bassman amp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
story?
Yeah, well, they were
I don't know
asking
if
me.
there's any truth to that, but do you know anything about that? Let me bring you back in.
Yeah, and I told them.
And what did you tell him?
I told
Did
them.
you tell him it's true?
I told them what I thought about all that.
What did you think, John?
Well, nobody knows what we're talking about.
Well, then let's tell him.
Well,
Or you
okay,
don't
they were asking me
controversial?
some Van Halen questions about some amps that Edward used, and they were asking me what I thought about him using other amps besides, the Marshall that he used, and as far as like recording too. There may have been like a combination of amplifiers.
Yeah, so
Right.
what they were telling the story of was apparently Edward used a Fender Bassman in some of Van Halen 1. They're convinced of it. And they actually tried to replicate the sound using one, or was it a Bandmaster or was it a Bassman? I can't recall which one they said. It was either Bandmaster.
Holly, what was it? Holly should know.
So it was
Which
either
amp
a
was it, Holly?
Bandmaster or a Bassman Fender amp that they used to get some of the clean and also
I thought it was
give
a
it
Bassman.
tone.
Edward
Bassman?
had one that he used like at home or something, and then these guys, they're asking me because there's somebody out there that did a demo where they combined the sound of the Fender amp with the Marshall, and like he got the tone.
Yeah,
Right.
He said then he was able to get the tone, and he's like, "Wow!" So that's
Yeah.
that was the secret sauce there. So that was kind of interesting. I never heard that before. So I did go buy orange. So one of the other giveaway things is going to be an orange bag, and then there's orange swag. And what's really cool
bag
about
of
this
swag.
one, dude, this sticker is so cool because it has on the back of it the code explained,
Oh,
the
cool.
hieroglyphs explained. So if you don't know how to use your
What is
orange
that?
amp, here it is. What I thought was funny as hell and cool at the same time was Orianthe's orange signature amp.
I have a
There you
Gretsch
go.
orange bag.
Oh, there you go.
And it's
I have an
smaller,
orange
too.
room.
I got one of those too. Look at that.
Hey!
Johnny, here, let me toss this to you. Here.
Here, you can have it
Alex
back.
Alex is so
Okay,
metal, he's
back.
got a metal door.
Oh, thanks, Johnny. All right. So, oh my God, we should have tossed one down at
That one was timed
drop.
pretty good. didn't it?
Drop one down to Alex like this. Ready? Here you go. Took a little longer to get to Alex because he's further away.
His internet.
Oh my God. So that's how they do it on Star Trek. Anyway,
made
so there's lots of stuff to give away. You guys all put NAMM in there, right? Everyone put this in the chat. Should we get rid of? Should
Yes.
we end this show already?
Yes. I need to have
All right,
dinner.
So don't forget, put this into the chat, and you have a chance to win. It doesn't matter how many times you put it in there. You get one chance, but probably doesn't hurt.
If you go over to my Twitch channel, put it in there. Well,
Put it in there.
Yes.
Hey, do like Ketis or what's his name? If you got it, put it in you, kind of thing. The other thing I thought would be fun to just toss into the NAMM swag just for fun, because we didn't go to this, but let me show you guys this. This is one of the shows that was going on when we were at another show, so we didn't go. The NAMM Jam, which has a bunch of cover bands by girls.
Were the Iron Maidens there?
I don't think so. But they did have Red Hot, Molly Vamp, Garden Amp, Mason
Sublime.
Zero.
The Iron Maidens are cool.
Yeah, Sublime, Some Girls.
Yeah, they are.
And then we have AC/DC tribute by Her Way to Hell. the Rolling Stones by Some Girls.
Hey, Alex.
The Red Hot
Yeah.
Band, of course, yeah. So here are
Alex.
the tickets that we didn't get to use.
Yes.
So I'll throw that in there. You
Wait a
get a
minute.
ticket. Remember back in the day when you got tickets for shows? So we'll throw that in there for fun. I've got a stack.
Alex, look up Crucified Barbara, Rock Me Like the Devil.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, well.
So what say you all? Should we do a giveaway, and then we'll let the winner choose from some of the
Chicken
swag,
dinner.
because this is going to be the one big swag day, and then in the future we'll give 1 or 2 or 3 things away. But I
Did you
think
say
I'll
big
include-
bag of swag?
I said a swag bag, a bag
Oh.
of swag. Oh, I dropped it. All right, so here we go. So one
Jeff
of these
T, that's a great. I love that girl's voice.
One of these Clayton Picks NAMM 2025 picks from Clayton, USA. All right, so we'll give one of those away. That'll go with it. There's these Eminence Tonal Dominance. What does it say? Tonal Domination Eminence Speakers Platinum Series pick. So that'll go on the little custom card that I'm going to make for you. We also have one of these Marshall Too Loud for NAMM stickers. Look at that, biting down on that thing. And then I'm going to toss in, because I've got one of these, and I'll find the Steve Vai ones too, just because the Satch Vai band is going to be playing a Satch pick. And I do have some Vai picks somewhere, so I'll throw that in there. And what else, Johnny? What else should I add? We'll do a Black Mountain sticker. Instead of letting you choose, I'm just going to give you what you're getting. Here we go. My other guitar is a Chipson sticker. Let's see, what else we got here? A TV Jones. How about this? Free the Music sticker. And a TV Jones decal. What else? What else we got here? We got, oh yeah, one of these Clayton Picks stickers, right? Right on. And a Live, Love, Rock sticker. What do you guys say to that? Is that cool? That's it. That's the bag. And should I throw one of the swag bags in with it? What do you say? What do you say, Johnny? Yeah, congrats, Peggy, right? Should I throw in the Gretsch baggie or the orange baggie? Or let the person who wins choose? They're both orange. I'll let them choose. All right, so let's go ahead and spin that wheel. What do you guys say? Let's do it. Let's bring it into the presentation. Present screen. Here we go. All right, let's see how many entrants do we have. We have, I believe, 21 people. So get it in there if you guys want to get in, yeah. Put NAMM in the chat. NAMM caps, like that. That's right, Alex, you got it. There you go. Put that in the chat. And if I win, I'll do it again. If anyone who's on the show wins, we should probably run it again, right? Because Alex, you got all this.
No, I want it.
I was about to say,
There you go.
I don't need anything.
Holy moly, Holly Molly wins.
Holly Molly on Twitch. See,
Right on.
it pays
Twitch
to
winner.
be
That's so
on
awesome.
Twitch.
So, Holly Molly, I hope you're in the United States. Because otherwise we'll have to figure out something. But email me at, or you can message Johnny through Twitch, but best to email me at Okay, let me do this without capitals. MusicTherapyLaz@gmail.com.
If anybody
There you
wants to
go.
rock me like the devil, it's on that link I just put on
Oh my God.
it.
Congrats, Holly. You're here, right, Holly? Let us know you're here. Let us know. Tell us in the chat that you saw that.
If
because
Holly
otherwise,
Molly is not here right now,
you know, you
they
can reach
will
Holly
be
Molly.
on my Twitch stream later.
Great,
They
you
always
tell
show up
her.
later on. So
You
I'll
get her
tell
info. Right on.
Well,
I'm going to
it's a
include
him.
one of these tickets to the concert that you can't go to because it's not. It already happened, but it's still kind of cool. You know, like in the old days, we used to get tickets to shows. Remember that, man? That was fun. So Holly Molly or Holy Moly?
That's
Holly,
right.
Holy
Mike
Moly?
knows. Yep.
Mike knows, right? You used to
Mike
wait in
knows.
line for those too, right? Right on. So congratulations. And yeah, I'll throw in one of these selection things too, because there's a bunch of these. So that'll go to you. I mean, that's a lot of stuff already, right? Should we add one more thing, Johnny?
Yes. And this show is the And More show.
That is true. I'm going to add one of these, not this whole thing, but one of these asteroids.
And look at all that stuff that he has.
Right? He does. Look at that. I'm going to have to cut one
Look
off.
at all that stuff. That's a lot of stuff.
I'm going to cut this off here. I'm going to add one of these asteroid picks from Cole's Black Mountain Picks or Black Mountain Company. Now it's just Black Mountain. Before it was Black Mountain Picks, now it's Black Mountain. Now they have pedals and everything, Johnny. Remember that volume pedal that they had there?
Yep.
I would love to have that so that it's adjustable, so you can adjust the sweep. And it would be cool to make that in like, so you can use it as a, not just as a volume pedal, but make it into like a controller, you know, so that you can use it on, let's say, a phaser or anything like that, right? So you can like bring it in. And what I liked about that, some people were having some trouble with it, but what I liked about it is that once you set it to the sound you want, you look down at it and you see the number it's at, and then you know that's where you need to go every time. And you can maybe even just set it to that spot or just always roll to that spot. The bad part about it is that you're stepping on it and you don't see the numbers when you're actually rolling. Look at that. Yeah, man. Oh, what's her name? That was that girl with that band that you really like, right? The singer?
Yeah, Casey Carlson from Deadlands.
Casey
And
Carlson.
you have the really good
Deadlands.
photo of me and you and her.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that. Let me find that real quick. We were
Yeah,
at
you have the really
Marshall.
good, yeah,
booth,
you have the
right?
really good one.
That was at
It's
Marshall.
all of us, yeah. Yeah, at Marshall, yeah.
That was day
It was
2 or
right,
day
it would have
3?
been right after the Nita Strauss photo.
Okay, let me find that. Oh wait, there's video. I think I've got video of her waving, or who's that? Is that her? Did you miss it? Oh no, that's somewhere else. That's a different video. Sorry, that's something.
And I'm
else.
like, it's straight hair.
Trying to find it, because man, so many photos that day.
Yeah, it would have been right after we got the photo of us with Nita Strauss.
Was she the one that was she sitting on the was she sitting on the stage?
Yes.
She came up to you. I think I have her on my live stream. When I walked up to you guys, I think
you
I
do.
have
Yeah,
her
you
coming
have
up to you
it when
guys,
we were-
like waving to you, saying goodbye.
Yeah.
On my video.
That's when I introduced her to Laz.
Yeah.
It was because, it was after I came off of, like, after Nita Strauss, I immediately, because I saw her when I turned the corner before I went to go see Nita Strauss. I was like,
that the third day or the second day? I think that was the third day, right?
Nah, it was it was the first day because I was live.
That would have been the first day.
It was Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I can't find it. All right.
Yeah, that was the first day, like one of the first things we did.
All right,
yeah.
Oh, there she is.
24th.
Yeah, there we go. And you're doing the tongue thing too. That's funny.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me solo me on this one.
She was so nice. And then Nita's in the background.
And Nita's in the background, of course. Yeah, check that thing out. That's that Plexi modded.
That was so nice.
With a full stack. Yeah. Nice. And we did go into that booth too, remember? With oh, there you go. There's me and Nita. You guys.
Oh yeah, when we went in with JJ.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good shot.
Oh yeah, you got some good shots after.
Yeah.
So
There
yeah,
you
I went
are,
and
Holly
did my hair,
Molly.
and I was like,
Holly
I was
Holly
like,
Molly, you won.
Holly Molly, you win.
That's the 20-watt studio.
the JCM 900 Studio.
Yeah.
This is the one I want.
Sounds terrible. This recording sounds terrible, but in the room it sounded killer. So, holy moly, you won. Holy moly. Yeah. Send me your where you want me to send it to. So, MusicTherapyLaz.
Holly Molly.
Email.
I'll see you over on Twitch later. I gotta go. I'll see you guys.
Right on. Go have dinner. Enjoy.
I gotta
Say
go
hi
eat.
to the missus. And
See you guys
Ned,
later.
of course. And the chickens.
I'll see. Yeah.
And
We
the
all sit at
voles.
the dinner table together.
And the voles.
Pierre. And the voles.
Ned brings a bowl in for dinner.
Yeah.
Right on.
Peggy,
Send me an email.
see you guys over on Twitch. I'll be over there
Alright.
after I eat. Bye-bye.
Right on. Thanks for coming, John.
Bye.
So send me an email, and then I will send you the stuff. So you want all this cool swag right here from NAMM. All these stickers, some picks, and a bag. But you get to choose the bag. So let me give you the bag. Oh, and you get one of these really cool, rather expensive Black Mountain asteroid picks, if you know about these. I'll even send you the little paper thing that goes with it so you know what each color is made of and why they are the way they are. So if you're like a strummer, you got the blue one. You're a metal dude, you go with the black one. You like that old, the red pick kind of thing, you know? Rounder nub, you go with that one. So
Alex, click on that link I posted in there.
So choose what you would like, one of these bags. Either the orange amps bag, and it's got a little hole in it, I think. One of these has a hole in it, let me see. Because I had a lot of stuff in these, and it kind of tore a little bit. No, I don't see it in there now. Anyway, I thought it had a hole in it. No, I guess not. All right, so very cool orange bag from Orange Amps. Orianthi has their signature Rocka Ori something. I think that's what it's called. And then you've got this smaller but equally useful Gretsch bag. So choose your bag. You're welcome, Holly. Choose your bag, and I'll throw in the swag, and then we'll mail it to you with a custom card that I make that everyone knows about. And I'm going to send that out tomorrow because I've got some other ones I got to send out, and we'll send them all at once, including this guy's right here. Right? You're getting that. Where did I put it? Right here.
That girl's
What
got
else-
a unique
what else-
voice, Alex.
What else should I put into your swag bag? I got the
Everything.
Seymour Duncan. That I got a pick from Seymour Duncan I can include for you.
Yeah.
You want some TV Jones stuff?
Oh yeah, Celeste.
You want one of
Everything.
these?
Just throw everything in. What the hell?
Throw a little of everything in there. All right, one of these Chipsons. Do you have a Chipson yet?
No, but I got a friend of mine's got about 40 of them.
Oh my God! Like the actual made in China stuff.
Yeah.
Oh geez. And do any of them work?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, not as unique as you think.
Well, that is the actual Chipson USA brand, though. That's unique. they're an actual company. So it's so funny. One of the cool things I wish I could have gotten more of was when we were with our buddy Roland over at Vox.
Oh, I
And
know.
That's the only pin that I found there, and you got one, and I grabbed one for that lady.
Yeah, because
That lady, remember that lady? And I said, "Oh, there's one more over there, lady. Grab it." And she's like, "Oh, thank you." So
Yeah, I
that's the
grabbed
guy.
one. I saw those right next when Roland was playing. I
They
was
were
like,
very,
"Snag."
very cool. Yeah. So yeah, and I hope you like Satriani and Steve Vai, Molly, because I've got Steve Vai and Satriani picks. Not their actual, like they played them, but they're their signature kind of picks you can buy in the store. But
He wouldn't give that up, Eddie.
what's that?
Eddie
Oh,
told me to
this?
ask for your hat.
My hat?
Yeah.
Who wants the hat? Because I actually was thinking about giving away some of these. I brought some extras with me from Peru, and I was thinking about giving away a couple of those for giveaways.
Look at the last line in the chat.
All right. Ask for a Peru hat like Laz has. So, Ron, do you want one?
Sure.
All right, I'll send you one. I'm not joking.
There you go.
I'll send you one.
Hey, there you go, Eddie.
All right,
Thanks.
you got it, bro. So then everyone can wear one of them while we're on live. Sorry about the clap in the ears. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to show you all. Vegatram is also making strings now. Look at that. So they were giving away some of these, so I got one pack. So I thought I'd try this one out on a guitar. They're called Fusion Matched. Fusion Matched strings. It's kind of hard to read it, but anyway. Very cool. Kurt Mangan. Kurt Mangan.
When you signed up for those.
Yeah, you have to just go online and just do the email, and
yeah.
then you just go by there, and they see you on the list that you did the email, and that's it. Made in the USA, man. Yeah. Play like never before, Vegatram. All right. So until next time, you guys. Yeah, and I should try to include some stickers for her for the orange. You wanted the orange bag, Molly? Let's see what she said.
Yes.
Throw it home, she said. The orange bag. All right, there it is. Right on. So the orange bag it is. I'm going to toss in some orange stickers for you and all this other stuff, including one of those wristbands from Gretsch. How about that? Because that's orange too. Right. There you go. All right. So that's the show. What do you guys think? Did you have fun? By next week, I'm hoping to have everything rearranged here. And that's going to be a lot of work, but I think I'll have time for it. So I'll be rearranging so that this view from this desk is not going to be with the guitars right behind me. I'm going to have the couch that's over here against this wall. And what'll be cool is it'll give us a lot more space. So if there are people in here, we'll be able to like play a little bit more easily. You've been in here before, Alex. So, you know, it's a little crowded right now.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you got pedals all over the ground, like my pedal floor, I call it, not my pedal.
I was gonna say, because I think you actually had it. Yeah, you didn't have all the pedals out when I was in.
No, I probably moved everything.
Over, I didn't. Yeah, because you moved everything because you knew that I was.
And I've got
there.
bags of pedals under there, and I want to get another one of these like rolling kind of like drawer kind of things. You know, you can buy from Stage, whatever.
And what do you want to drive me back all the way up to my house? You're like, oh, I don't want to move all this stuff.
That was part of it, and because it was a Monday, the next day my sweetie gets up at 6 a.m. And bottom line is that once I have this stuff organized, I'll be able to get some drawers where I'll put like pedals that are in bags right now under the couch into drawers, so they'll be more easily accessible. So you can just pull them out and clip them together and build some boards and do all the stuff like the slime green EVH 5150 over there. Got to stripe that up. But how you doing with that body? Did you do anything with that yet, Ron?
I trimmed down all the
glued in posts that I did.
And then
did I do a good job of that?
The
at
water
least?
glue down inside to make sure it seals all the
good.
way around.
Yeah.
And now where the paint is at the bottom of the cavities, I'm going to router all that out down to the fresh wood, then seal all that with the military grade shielding paint
that you got from Japan, right?
Yep.
That you were trying to get our friend.
No, I didn't get that from yet. I didn't get that from Japan yet. I got this off a military guy. It's military grade shielding paint.
Very good. That's the stuff.
Ryan's son's still trying to find that noise hell stuff for me.
Right. I mean, I bet you if you're in Japan, you can look it up on the web in Japan, right?
Probably.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah. Eddie Face says, Laz, now that NAMM is the rear and in the rearview mirror, what's the timeline for your album? Oh, you know, that's a really great question. Will the cover feature you and your band wearing Peru hats? I doubt that. I do the Peru hat thing just in the wintertime. And it's kind of a look thing I go for at NAMM, so people know who I am. They see my hat, and there's nobody else wearing that there. So it's kind of like a visual, hey, that's Laz kind of thing. Even other channels are copying me. I think I saw somebody tell me about that. Sent me a photo of, hey, look at that. Somebody's making, taking your idea, Laz. I'm like, yeah, those guys have been doing that forever. But yeah, man. No, I doubt it. I'll probably, do something interesting on a photo for an album, but it probably won't be for a good year or more. Because if I'm going to do a real album of songs, dude, I want to do quality. So I heard Beato talking with this other big time producer guy on a show today, and I totally agreed with both of them, which is that the good thing about today's form of music online is, and ability to record and put your music up to the world online, is that you can do it, produce it. If you can produce it well, it'll sound pretty damn good. You can pretty much do it on a phone. He was even saying, and put something up on the web and get millions of views if it's hot. But there's like a million other ones just like that, and they die the next week and nobody cares. It's not like the music that you hear that all these companies that used to produce these musicians and back them, like he said, just ask anybody, walk up to anybody and ask them to name 2 Taylor Swift songs, and they won't be able to, because she's the biggest thing since sliced cheese, since the Beatles. Probably sold more concert tickets and albums probably than the Beatles did. But just walk up to anybody and ask them, and they probably, unless they're a Swiftie, they wouldn't know 2 songs of hers. Right?
I couldn't tell you one of them.
Right. So the point being is that there's a lot of music out there, but how much of it is
Shake It Off?
Yeah. You're of that generation though. You're Gen Z.
That's the
right?
thing. I literally like Taylor
Shake
Swift
It Off
made
is
me,
one
like,
of the ones
a
that
couple
popped
years
in my
older.
mind. Yeah.
Well,
But the bottom line is that's
really
a
one that comes up.
20-year-old
Blank Space
song.
also,
How old
I
is
only
that?
know because it's a metal. I know a metal cover of that. That's the only reason why I
See,
know
there
that.
you go. And what's funny is that's a 20-year-old song, right? Shake It Off, right? So it's not like she's like hot, fresh, new thing on the block. Not at all. So the bottom line is that what they were talking about is that there's just not that kind of catalog quality music like you got from the 60s and 70s and 80s and even the 90s and even some of the 2000s. Now there's all this stuff that's out there that's free and nobody cares. And so unless you're really, really good and you've got something really, really hot, it might, be popular for a while, but, it's not going to stick around like James Brown or like the Beatles or like the Stones or Pink Floyd or Zeppelin or any of that, it's forgotten more easily. And so the point they were making is that nobody writes good music anymore. And it was an interesting point because like what they were talking about was that what's missing is the angst and the heart and soul in that music that comes from having to really work hard to actually produce even one decent song, let alone a hit song. Once you sift through all the chaff, you've got a few gems out of that, and we're talking lots of chaff, thousands of bands and people that never made it, that you never heard of, that nobody cares about either, because for the same reason that they just didn't write a song that was a hit like that. But like they were talking about, like when Skinner did, Sweet Home Alabama, they, as soon as somebody heard that, they're just like, yeah, I mean, that's a hit, and that's going to be a hit. And you just knew it. But sometimes the bands themselves think like a certain song is going to be a hit and it's not. Sometimes the song that they hate, like Sinatra's I Did It My Way, was not a song that he liked. He hated that song and it became the one he had to sing all the time, So it's kind of crazy how that is, right, Eddie? And it does come from limitations. Absolutely, dude. You're dead on right. The things that made it hard to make good music, you had to fight for it. So my point is that if I'm going to put music out, I'm not just going to toss something up on the internet. I've done that already where I'm playing piano and crappy guitar and whatnot. If I'm going to write a Randy Rhoads style song and work with Ron on it and try to produce it in a way that sounds like an Aussie level production, I want it to sound good. I don't want it to sound like crap. And so it's going to take some time. So if I actually ever do an EP or an album like I've talked about doing before, yeah, Ron will help for sure. You know, will it ever get any, you know, will anyone care? Some of you, you know. So the point being is that, you know, here you go. Somebody like me or anyone out there is going to put a lot of time and energy and effort into something. And then the question is, what's the reason? You know, what's the point? What's the purpose? Like my sweetie would say, her teacher in her class that she sometimes struggles with, so what's the necessity of this? And I'm like, well, it's to just, you know, like Everest, to do it because it's there, right? You do it because you want to do it. Why do you think all this is here? It's not because, you know, I'm trying to show off or anything like this. All this stuff got collected over years, and I'm a gear nerd, just like I was back when I had my studio in San Mateo. I always lusted after the best gear I can afford because it matters. Yeah, but you're right too, and Eddie, and you're also right about that too, Eddie. Overthinking it is also not good. Sometimes you can write the biggest hit song in an hour or even less.
True,
it just comes to you. You're in the shower or you're doing whatever in the bathroom, like Ed Van Halen would say, you know, where you're away from all the distractions and you're relaxed and concentrating. You just drop, you know, launch the submarine or two, and then suddenly you feel, you know, and you're ready to fucking rock, you know. And then suddenly, sometimes when I'm driving is when I get ideas for songs. When I'm not even listening to any other music, sometimes I just driving, just the sound of the road, and I'll have song ideas come to me, you know. Yeah, but yeah, and then you have to learn how to be promoting and do disruptive things to promote. Nowadays, you know, disrupting is the way to promote anything, you know. So yeah, I will do it. So we have plans, right, dude? So we'll do it. And he's heard some of the song that I've written already, right? And it's got that kind of a Randy-esque era kind of sound, right?
But definitely would be taking a couple
very cool
books out of the punk vibe that's coming out of the San Francisco area right now for stuff that me and my friend are gonna do.
Oh, that's cool. So if you do some shows down here, dude, we gotta let me know and I'll get it out, get the word out. Yeah. No, really. Even if you do some like what do they call it? Like you know, sometimes you do like coffee house like jams.
Oh yeah, because definitely what we're doing is acoustic. It's gonna be
yeah. If you need keyboards behind it or even bass or anything else, like I'd be happy to jump in. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I can even do drums. I've got my sister's kit, or I can borrow a kit, or I have my electric kit.
Right.
So there's ways if you need a drummer.
Well, if you do coffee houses, the electric kit would be the way to go.
Right. Well, you can play an acoustic kit low. I've done that.
Yeah, you can.
You don't have to hit it hard. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I mean, a player of any kind of instrument knows how to play it in the venue you're at. Yeah. So thanks everybody for coming. Play us out, Ron. Play us out, Alex. It'll be the latency jam. and thank you everybody for considering membership in the future when I get it working. I got it like I pushed the buttons and kind of got it rolling. I chose membership things. I'm calling it like I think it's called donor, assistant, partner, and benefactor. That's what I'm calling them. So from the lowest up, and I'm going from 99 cents to I think $2.99 to $4.99 to $9.99. And then if anyone wants to donate more than that on their own, they can PayPal me or whatever, friends and family, like they have in the past, like Jeff T and others. We've got you know, people in the chat here have donated to me. Keith H, he's one of those guys, right, Keith? So, but yeah, I appreciate your you know, egging me on, Eddie, because I like that. I like to take on the challenge. I think I do my best work when I'm under the gun, you know, and that's what happened back then in those days too. You had to get it done. There was no messing around in the studio. Tapes rolling. You can't get it in a few takes, man. It's gonna cost you a shit ton of money to get anything done, right? There's Johnny Bean. Right on from X or no Twitch. You could have come from X too. You got to come from X too. By the way, dudes, everybody out there, please help me reach 1,000. I will give away a guitar when we reach 1,000. And we're getting close. So we are at almost 900 now. Since NAMM, I've gained like about 50 subscribers almost.
They get to pick the guitar?
I think that, yeah, not from my studio, but I was going to offer like around that $150 range of guitars. and then maybe we'll do some mods. Maybe we'll send it to you, and you can do some mods to it, or I can do some mods. You can walk me through the mods, something like that, right?
That'll work.
That'd be fun. And today is, as a matter of fact, the night. Right now, they're probably rocking out in the LA area at the Forum and at what's that other big stadium there? They're having the Fire Aid show, and that's in my description as well. Go to my description to check out how you can help.
There's a forum, and now there's a new Intuit Dome.
The Intuit Dome as well, which is the new, like the
It's
the
the
one
new.
that
It's
they
the new
built for
Clipper. It's the new Clippers arena.
Yeah, isn't that the one that
Yeah.
you're going to use for the Olympics too, right?
I
what I
believe so.
understand.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
that, and then technically also crypto, which is which was for all of us. It's Staples Center.
Hey Ryan, yeah, I can start it all over. You just hit that rewind
Okay.
button, and there you go. You're ready to go. But thanks for coming back, Ryan. You rock. Unfortunately, if you would have been called, you would have won. I would have sent it to you, but Holly Molly, she won.
Holly
I
Molly.
love that. That's so funny. Holly Molly won the swag bag giveaway, the extravaganza giveaway tonight. And then over the coming gear and demo shows, I'll be giving away more stuff. That's what's fun about this, right? So until next time, you guys keep on rocking, right? Yeah. And I'll see you on the Sunday morning Music is Therapy show, where we're going to talk about how music saves lives, literally. Music is happening right now at the LA Forum and at the Inuit, whatever dome. And they're raising money to save and help people suffering and otherwise, traumatized by the fires. I'm serious about this, you guys. When I say music saves, it does. It saves lives. Countless veterans and other people who are on the brink of suicide and other depression and issues they're dealing with. I know personally, this guy Ron right over here wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for music, right? So, and I wouldn't want to live without it. So there's that. So
That's
until
very
next
true.
time, you guys, rock on and keep rocking, play music, hang out with your friends, get some gear, whatever you want to do it. And we'll talk about it here on the show. We can do unboxings. All right. See you all later.
I have an unboxing.